No need to answer, your face says it all. I am a genius. After 10 minutes, you're both ready to go. Trash slips on his goggles and hoists his pack. That sounds like a euphemism. Your bag is already slung on your back, still mostly empty except for a flask of water, a coil of rope and a flashlight. A flashlight? I'm not going to ask what I need that for. Okay, let's go. Let's go over this poorly photoshopped background. The sun is hot today, or maybe this is how hot it is every day. Oh, you get that feeling, do you? Either way, it doesn't take long for your pace to slow down bit by bit, until Trash turns around and starts walking backwards just ahead of you. This ain't a day. Okay, so I've got a rule that I'm going to employ. Every time he uses a word which is condescending, we are going to replace it with Dave. Yes, much like every time someone uses some twatish Japanese suffix, we're also going to use it now, again. This ain't a date, Dave. See what I'm doing here? See what I'm doing here? You got a set-in that's faster than Stroll? This is my first time. Sorry, I guess I'm not used to this. You know, this is harder for me than it is for you. Damn straight. Look, I know it's tough, but you've got to learn how to deal with it out here, and you've got to do it fast. Do I? I could just keel over. That sounds like a much better option than being stuck with you. Because who knows when a patch of cloud's going to blow in, or some muties are going to show up, or whatever, you know? So I can't take it easy on you. It's nothing personal. Don't even think of it as an insult. When I say move it, what I'm really saying is let's not get killed today. But if we walk, I mean, surely that's his chance. If we walk really quickly, we might get to someone who wouldn't be there if we walk slowly. Right? I think that, yeah, there's just chance. The two of you continue at Trash's unforgiving pace, but something he said sticks with you. So, what is that thing you mentioned? Trash starts walking backwards again, still going faster than you can manage, facing the right way. Muties? Oh, come on, you don't know what that is. Suddenly, Trash stumbles. What are you talking about? I don't understand. You don't understand what? The basic facts of the universe? What the hell kind of wonderland did you come from? You don't know what a mutie is. Maybe you call him something different? Well, the red cloud. You know, the red cloud, right? His sarcastic tone suggests that it's not a serious question, but one look at your face has him almost sputtering in disbelief. That's the cloud. See it? His arm gestures out to the horizon. You squint, covering your eyes from the sun, and you notice something new about the distant sky. Look far enough and you can see a pale blue star to blend into a dark pink colour. You take in a 360-degree panorama and realise that the reddish tinge spans the entire view. Now, again, there's this whole thing of, oh, well, what can we do, really, because we're an indie? No, fuck off. You cannot say, oh, well, you know, we're an independent developer, so we're just going to not do the art properly. Can you see any fucking pink coming into us at all? Because I can't. I can't see anything. I just see it as a Photoshop picture of a blue sky. That's the cloud? What fucking cloud? It's far away, thank God, but that can change in minutes. And you get caught in that smog, that's pretty much your ticket to mutiehood. So, you know, let's not get caught. So the cloud is toxic, and muties are what, sick humans? Don't call them that. They're not humans. Not anymore. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. That's the only quote I know from that. Don't assume I'm a fan. The conversation has put deep frown lines on Trash's forehead. It's obviously a sensitive topic. Better not ask too much too fast. But why'd you call them muties? You almost don't want to know the answer. I assumed short for mutant. Because they're mutated? Well, they're not. They're not normal, but they're called muties because they... For some reason, he suddenly averts his eyes from you. They can't talk. Wow. I thought mutant. Muties was the best he could come up with. This is a man who's going to have a difficulty adding up, say, 3 and 5, isn't it? It's 9, I know. They can't talk. That's how you can tell when a person's going to turn. Words are always the first thing to go. You thought I was a mutie because I couldn't speak. Yeah, well, sorry about that. I was stupid. Should have known something was off from the start. So they're not human, which leads me to believe they can't think, but I was very... whatever. Clearly clever enough to still trick you. I mean, since when is a mutie smart enough to lift the latch on a door? That was something you'd been wondering about, actually. Trash's shack didn't seem to have any kind of lock on the door, despite all the valuable food and supplies inside. What about the other people? Don't you care if they get in? Trash stops walking so suddenly that you bump into him, steadying yourself against his chest. Fucking hell, he can't be that far ahead, then. Davette, there are no other people. What? You're the first person I've met in 6 years. Very calm about this. If you don't know anyone else out here, I think it's safe to say we're pretty much alone. It's as if all the air has been sucked from your lungs. Everything you learn about this place, every horrible new detail is worse than the last. Trash's mouth opens and closes a few times, but there's nothing to say, nothing that could make this moment any easier. So eventually he simply turns away and starts walking again. On numb feet you follow. We did the whole trick of, to catch a dramatic moment, we must kill the music. There is still no music. Hang on. Have I accidentally muted it in my volume mixer? Nope. This is playing loud and clear. There's just been no music. Fucking hate it when people do this. It drives me up the wall. Music's there to create like some sort of tension. And, I mean, normal games can get away with it because you still have the sound effects. They're still walking around. They're still interacting with stuff. There's still stuff going on. There's just no music here. Whatever. You walk for at least an hour until your legs feel like jelly and your every breath comes out as a laboured huff. Finally, you can see something other than dirt and rocks. It's a large building surrounded by rubble just a small way ahead. Okay, we're almost there. Let's pick up the pace. I really don't know whether this is a drawing or a picture, but I'm going to guess picture because of the two sort of blobs there and there. I don't know where this could be though. Probably Russia. They have loads of places like this. Judging by the amount of debris, there were once more buildings here. You think there were once more buildings here? I don't know where they could be. Smiders, have you any idea? Because, nope, I can't see anything. But only this one remains standing and more or less intact. Chunks of concrete lie scattered across what must have been a parking lot, and Trash kicks aside the smaller pieces as he walks past. So this is how it's going to go. You're going to stick close, you're going to listen to every word I say. If I tell you to do something, you do it. That's how we're not going to die today. I thought we could only die for the pink cloud. If muties aren't... No, we're going to call them mutants. If mutants aren't very clever... then, I mean, surely there are sophisticated ways to get around... No, whatever. I think I can trust you to be smart, but I have to make sure, okay? We'll see. We'll see. Great. Then we'll see if you get yourself killed. Right, let's get started, shall we? This guy has given me no good reason to trust him whatsoever. I don't see why I should. You head in, not through the door, spit a hole in the wall. Inside, it's plain to see that this is an old factory. Debris litters the floor and the stairways and upper levels are all severely decayed. And sunlight pours in through many huge gaps in the roof. Like one. And there's a gap there. Whatever. Trash immediately gets to work, sifting through piles upon piles of junk that's within reach. An expression you've never seen, but... So hang on a minute. 6 years and he hasn't gone through the whole town yet, despite doing this every day. What? Whatever. An expression you've never seen comes across his face as he sorts through the garbage, every now and again coming across something he feels he can use. He looks really happy. This has gotta be one of my #1 favourite spots. I mean, it's pretty much picked clean, mostly by me, but what do you mean mostly? But I thought this would be a safe place to work. You know, the safe part being relative. Do your own thing. Let's not be a dick in this situation. Can I help? He doesn't reply, focused fully back on his own scavenging. Trash, hey, can I help? Huh? Oh, why don't you just take a look around? You wouldn't really know what to look for anyway. Oh, fuck you. We tried to be nice. Now we're just going to do our own thing. You start to wander away. Trash glances up for a moment, then turns back to his own scavenging. Yeah, see, he doesn't even care. He doesn't seem to care what you do right now. It has become very apparent that Trash doesn't expect much from you. Well, it's good he's given us a bag then. You decide to explore the factory floor, taking in the incredible damage and decay. How long did he say it had been? 38 years? The whole end of the world thing is starting to look pretty undeniable. Trash is humming a tune to himself as he moves around, stuffing various pieces of scrap into his backpack. The cheerful little song echoes around the towering walls. You lean against the wall and close your eyes. He's in his element, but there's nothing here means anything to you. He could have just told us before. I mean, otherwise, no point in me coming along. Like, whatever. 6 years and there's still stuff here. Hey! You return to Trash's side. He's standing with his neck craned up towards the ceiling. Following his eye line, you see a long coil of hose looped around a strut. Do you want to do me a favour? That hose would come in really handy. He can't mean... The only way to get at it would be climb a metal beam and then balance your way across a thin strut. I'm too heavy, but you'd probably be okay. Probably. I'm sorry to ask, but you'll need to do tougher things than this. Is there an option for just running away and hoping for the best? Just a thought. Believe it or not, I'm starting you out easy. Here, I'll give you a boost. You put your foot on his cup hand and let him push you halfway up the vertical beam. It's not a graceful climb, but you manage to scramble up the rest of the way until you can hoist yourself onto the horizontal strut. Your upper arms already feel like they're on fire. You're still not at full strength, and that's never been clearer than it is right now. Good job, now just take it slow. He looks so far away down there. I am at best, what, 10 feet up? I am a wuss. Slowly, you lower yourself to sit astride the strut and start sliding along towards the coiled hose. When you make it right to the center of the strut, the hose is almost within reach. Groan. Am I hungry or is the thing beneath me collapsing? Well, that didn't sound good. Davette, you go still after a moment of silence. Groan again. The sound of protesting metal fills your ears. Okay, so it's the metal. Davette, forget it. Just get back down here. Do as he says, but the hose is so close. Alright, there is clearly a very, very dumb option here. And there's a sensible option. However, I don't like Trash. So picking the dumb option seems like such a good idea. Oh, we've got the whole Indian music back again, haven't we? Do as he says. You start inching backwards, trying to get back to the beam and climb down. That's it. So close, you're almost there. Ah! The sound is even louder this time and it startles you. You feel yourself slipping and it's like in slow motion. And it's like it's in slow motion. Drives me at the wall. You flail to find purchase on the strut, but your fingers grasp only at air and you're falling. Thud. Okay, so we were fucked anyway. You open your eyes and the first thing you notice is that you're alive. Oh, God fucking damn it. The second thing? Ow. You leap to your feet. Trash remains lying on the ground, winded from breaking your fall. Are you okay? I'm just peachy, if you don't mind the bruises. What about you? Are you okay? I shouldn't have made you go up there. You obviously weren't ready. Yeah, well done. Well fucking done. I'm sorry. You feel your face grow hot. He really thinks you're useless, and you didn't exactly just prove him wrong. It's because we are. Jesus, like, we can't do anything in this situation. I'm not sure what he expected of us. Okay, that's enough mortal peril for one day. Let's head back. He starts zipping up his backpack. Go ahead, I'm just going to get my stuff together. Happy to get the hell out of that factory and away from Trash, you leave. The air feels fresh out here, and that's probably just in comparison to the stifling atmosphere inside. You walk on unsteady legs out into the parking lot, stopping suddenly when you realise there's someone out there. A man stands in shabby clothes just at the edge of the building, around the corner from the hole that you used as an entrance and an exit. Are we going to tell Trash about this? He leans against the wall, face pressed into the brick. Call out to him. Shocking idea. Backing away. I'm going to watch him, just to see what he does. You go still and simply watch as the man grows softly and stands half collapsed against the wall. After some long, breathless moments, he pushes himself away from the wall and turns, suddenly startling when his gaze falls on you. He doesn't look right. All of a sudden, he's gone from standing to an all-out sprint heading straight at you. There's no reason in his eyes, just a feral kind of aggression. This is a mutie. Oh, well done. Let's give myself the award for intelligence, 2015. Well, no, this is God knows how many years into the future. Sometime in 2051. 36 years, I think it was. Yeah, see, good math.